Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode number 2 of our Unknown to Greatest Save, or Serie should I say. Today we have a couple of games we're going to be showing you. First game we played after you guys last seen us, we won 2-0 here against Lecco. Goal from Delio, header as you expect from him, and Supra stepped in and did his job for us. Was really good in this game actually. Sadly a 2-0 defeat here to Trento. We just was not at the races. We had chances, didn't take them, and unfortunately was on the wrong side of a 2-0 defeat, which was a bit disappointing because I don't think they're that good, but nobody played well. Riviera in fact had the worst game of his career. He was awful, absolutely awful, but yeah, 2-0 defeat there. We came back to winning ways after that though against Pergoletese. I think that's how you say it. I probably butchered it, but we're all good. But a 3-0 win here. Bacchi, Delcaro and Carlson with the goals. I was very happy with this performance. Absolutely, well, I wouldn't say we dominated the game, but we were very, very clinical when we was in front of goal. We scored half of the chances we had on target, so you can't complain with that really. But yeah, 3-0 win there. Followed up by a 3-1 win over Alcione. Delio again with another header. Ballis with the own goal. Delio again. And then we conceded a consolation towards the end. But a 3-1 win over a team that's in a similar position to us on the table. A draw with a team that used to be top of the table. They're not top of the table at the moment, but they used to be top of the table. 0-0 draw with Union Brescia. We were the better team, but could not take our chances. It's just one of those games. Sometimes you get them. You just don't take your chances, don't take your opportunities. And yeah, a point's still a good point. You guys up where we actually are now. A 3-0 win over Blunieri B. Inter Milan B, if you want to be precise. We were dominant. There's nothing more to say about it. We were absolutely brilliant in this game. Tonti getting 2, getting a brace, and Bacchi getting the other goal. But that brings us up to where we are right now, and I'll show you where we are in the table. If I can press the Serie C bit, I cannot. I'll just press on my name. We are currently sat in 6th place, which is an improvement. We've got a game in hand on the 2 teams above, the 3 teams above us, but we can jump up to 4th if we win today's game, which is very, very important because we are closing in on where we need to be. We're midway in the playoffs. We're guaranteed, I would say at this point, a playoff position at least, but it's all about minimising how many rounds we have to go through. And as I said before, Vicenza have taken top of the table away from Union Brescia, but they do have a game in hand. Mentioned since the last game, there's been no transfers, there's been no business, just a couple players gone out on loan, but they're not important players, they're not people I need to mention, if I'm honest. So, we're just going to look at our team, we're going to put it together, and I think, to be honest, it might pick itself at this point. We are going to nickname this guy now, because his name is doing my head in. Obviously, the game has its problems, so bear with me, I will be back. Oh, there you go, it's worked immediately. He is now called GLM because it's a lot easier to say than Master, yeah, that one. But, right, okay, so I think we are ready. This is the squad we're going to go with, and fingers crossed, 3 points in the making. Right, and they're going with, well, formation-wise I don't know from this page, but we'll find out from the next one. What are they going with? They're going with a 4-3-3 DM wide formation, and obviously we're in our 5 at the back, 2 CDMs, cam and 2 strikers. So if anything, we're very attacking today. Hopefully the game audio is included. Sometimes it doesn't want to, but I think it is included. But we get the game underway. We are in the blue today. I was trying to figure out what colour we was in, but we're in the blue today. I believe our orange kit is the away one. And I don't think we have a white kit, so I don't even know how I assumed that we were the other team. But it's not started overly well yet. As you can see, our right back, hold on a second, who is that? He made no effort to close down the ball. It's GLM. He has absolutely bottled that. He's gone nowhere near him, and they've got the ball into the box, and it's a great save from Nubel. He had to make that save. I mean, the defender in them was absolutely woeful from GLM. He made no effort to close him down. To Gordoni. We're working it forward to Riviera, who is one of our outlets. Every time we have a promising attack, it normally comes from Riviera, and here it comes again into Carlson. Crosses it into the big man, DeLeo. Oh, it's a good save from the keeper. It's straight at him, but DeLeo does well to get across to the header and actually manage to get it on target, because it was quite a difficult header, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day, straight at the keeper. Good header there, won by Basio into Riviera. Like I said, everything good comes down that left side. Now it's Spladeri into GLM on the right though. We're switching it up a little bit. GLM does really well, goes past the defender. GLM! Oh, it's a goal! GLM does brilliantly. Gets past the defender, runs inside, cuts to the inside a little bit, opens the angle and puts it into the back of the net. That is a beautiful finish. And he's made that goal himself, if I'm honest. As you can see on the replay here, excuse my little cough I've got, he does really well, beats those two players, and then across the goalkeeper's face and into the opposite corner. Very good goal. Hopefully the audio is synced up today. We shall know when I edit it. Until then, not a Scooby-Doo. So we'll see soon. Oh, Riviera. Goes past his man. Foul. That has to be a yellow, surely. Free kick being taken though by Vasala. Or Vasalo, sorry, should I say. Delivered it into DeLeo! The big man gets his head on the ball again, and he is the biggest threat we've got on this side. From corners, set pieces, anything, crosses, he is there. He is 6'8". He ain't gonna miss them. It's too easy for him when he gets to that position, unmarked as well. Poor defending from the home side, but he gets his head on it, and it's 2-0 with double our lead. Right, we bring that 2-0 lead into half-time. That's very good. I'm very happy with that. We are dominating the game now since we got our first goal. I'm going to say please. I don't feel like a substitution will be necessary here. Both wing-backs are having good games, even though it says Riviera isn't. Spladeri is playing well. You've got DeLeo, Delcario, who I've not really seen. He's having a good game. And Carlson has not really been in the match today, but no need to change anything. 2-0 up, we can just chill out. That's how football works. We're always going to have a bit where they are the better side and they've gone past us and it's just over the bar. Only marginally over the bar, but that is fine. We can live with that. I think what we're going to do now though is we're going to bring in a little bit of time wasting. Counter-attack, yeah, we'll still counter-attack. We'll play for set pieces as we were before. Let's not worry about working the ball into the box. Let's, yes, pass the feet. Tempo can come down to standard. We're going to play shorter passes. We're going to bring the high line back. We're going to press more often rather than much more often. And we're going to regroup. We're just kind of sit back, see if we can just absorb the pressure for a little bit and actually just take the 2-0 win home with us. And then we need to make a couple of substitutions. We're going to bring on Bonetti. Carlson's having a terrible game, so we'll bring on Tonti because he is our go-to. Riviera, it says he's having a bad game. I don't think he has had a bad game at all, but I'll believe the game. We'll bring on Supper. 3 changes, bit of time wasting. We should be able to see this game out, but I'm not sure actually. Here they come again. Vassallo does steal the ball. This could be our counter-attack. Tonti, fresh legs on the pitch. He should be able to run past all the tired legs. Here he goes. He's still going. He's still going. He cuts inside to Vassallo! And that is going to be game. That's going to be 3 points we're taking back to Renate with us. And I don't know if Renate is the actual place or just the team name. I know absolutely nothing about the side I'm managing. But all that matters is 3 points is coming home with us. Right, they're on the attack now. It feels like, well, I've told the team to sit back a bit, but they're allowing these runs a bit too easily for my liking, if I'm honest. As they go back now to Pinto, into Marotta, and it is 3-1. There goes the clean sheet. Clean sheet gone. I would say that goal was very avoidable. Defending wise, we didn't put enough pressure on the edge of the box there. And yeah, free shot for them, if I'm honest. So I am going to change one thing. Where are we? Out of possession. Defensive line. I want you to be a bit more on them, I think. Just to stop allowing those long shots. We don't want to allow the long shots. That's just never going to end well. If they've done that once, they can do it again. But it's looking like we might be able to hold on here, and there's going to be no more threats. But we do have a chance here at the end. Bonetti, is he going to cross it into the middle, or is he going to have a go from here? We're about to find out. What is Bonetti going to do? He's got a man on the edge of the box as well. It's a good ball into the middle, cleared away, only as far as Tonti. Back to Bonetti, who hits it! Good save from Zenti. And that's going to be 3 points. Very good performance. Well done, lads. Hopefully the audio's all synced up for you guys. I don't know if it is, but fingers crossed it is. But 3 points, very happy. Right. We're just going to see if there's any messages before we advance to the next week. And see if it hasn't pushed us up, so that wasn't our game in hand. So we do have a game in hand at some point. We're up to 55 points, and actually now we can catch Blue Neri. So we could, in theoretically, move up to third, and that would mean we skip another round. So we are sat in a perfect place. But guys, I will rejoin you when we're at the next match. And in case anything happens in between, you'll see me then. But if not, I'll see you at the next game. As you can see, we're unchanged other than Tonti coming in. And on their side, they're playing a similar formation. They've got a 5 back with 1 DM rather than 2. And no Cam. Where are they in the table? They're down in 18th place. Right. We have to get the result today. This is important. I would go positive, but I'm not overly keen on the positive role this year. Sometimes it works, sometimes it just opens you up at the back. But Baki does well to steal the ball. Gives it into De Leo, using his strength and his height advantage there. GLM. Baki. Vassallo. Back into De Leo. Oh, De Leo. Lorenzo De Leo makes it 1-0 nice and early in this game. And we already have the advantage we craved. And that is massive in our hopes to finish in the top 3. That is huge. It's a really good goal. We worked it forward. Bit of luck there with the deflection coming back, but De Leo's in the right place, and that man does not miss. Very, very good. We're not keeping the possession as I would expect us to against a team that's quite low down, but at the same time, if we can just do enough just to keep them out of the game, I'll be happy. But here they come again. I'm tempted to change to a more control possession sort of style, because I don't really want to be on the back foot 90% of the game and counter-attacking at home, if I'm honest. But Ozzy have a corner, and we're a bit under threat, but nothing comes from that corner. GLM now. If we go 2-0 up, I think I might change to a control possession style. and just hope that we can keep the ball a little bit better. But at the moment it's working a treat. Maybe we get to half time and switch that up. But Riviera now goes down the wing, crosses it in. It's gone all over the place, but they get it away just before it can cross the line. Good defending there from Melio after he nearly scored an own goal. Now we've got a throw in for Vassallo, sorry. These names are quite hard for an Englishman to say. Some of them anyway, that's why we nickname. It's easier. GLM. Spladeri. Into Bacchi. Working it forward. Del Caro. Bordoni. Riviera. Tonti. Riviera again. Tries to go past his man. Does well. Tonti's in behind. Can Tonti get it in the middle though? Riviera blocked. And they've done well there to prevent us going 2-0 up. But we still have the ball. We're recycling. That's a terrible pass, Del Caro. And that's the end of the highlight. Actions. See if it's in time to reacting on my Elgato monitor. Because then maybe you'll get the audio synced up. So if anyone's down in the comments, let me know if you think that's a better idea. I probably will have another episode recorded before I see your comments. But let me know, guys, and then maybe I can do that. React on the Elgato monitor rather than reacting on the actual console itself. Because then maybe it will be more in time. Right, so what we're going to do, we can't change any of the attackers, they've all been brilliant. We'll bring off GLM, he's knackered. We'll bring off Riviera, also knackered. And Vassallo is going to have to come off as well. And that will be... Who do we bring on for Vassallo? I would say probably Rossi. No, we'll bring on Dinolfo actually. Dinolfo is probably the right shout. And I think, possession-wise, we might go a tiny bit more possession-based. I think this might be the better way to do it. Go a bit more standard. Yeah, we'll still play for set pieces, that's fine. Discourage long shots, floated crosses, yes. That's fine. But we will change this to pass to feet. This might go wrong, but at the same time, it might actually well give us a little bit more comfortability when we've got the ball. Move you back a smidge. And we'll see if that fixes it, guys. And we just need to keep the ball a little bit better, and which right now we're not doing. As the second half is underway. Methodical performance. Methodical. This has been quite poor, but as it stands, we are still leading the game, which is the most important part. Now Dinolfo with the corner for us. He does go short to Gezi. Gezi crosses it in. Can anyone get their head on it? Bonetti can! And it is 2-0 to Renate. Bonetti gets on the end of that cross and probably, well, pretty much confirms us in the playoffs. And that was a brilliant, well-worked corner from the training ground. And we're really doing well when we're working on the corners and set pieces. We seem to be getting a lot of goals from them this season. So we're just going to be smart now for the rest of this game. Nothing daft. Tick down the minutes and just take a 2-0 win. This is our game in hand as well, I've just noticed, on the latest scores. So we should, in theory, if we hold on to this, because they do have a chance now, in theory we should go up to third place. That's a great ball in, cleared away by Supper. Back to Codota. Oh no, that's lucky. Castaldo's just in the perfect position after that shot has gone in, and he's just managed to find himself sat there. And yeah, now it's squeaky bum time, guys. It's 2-1. There's not long left. We need to hold on for 3 points. And oh no, here they come again. Let's not bottle this against 18th place, guys. Come on. No. They're in behind. Good defending, Godoni. Oh no. I've got a bad feeling, guys. I've got a bad feeling we're going to throw this. We need to hold on. There's not long left now. Referee, please blow your whistle. We're just holding on to the ball now. Olieto. Just taking his time. Not rushing anything. Risking a yellow card from the referee, to be honest. And he still stood on the ball. Goes short. And that is 3 points. We've held on. We've not played well, but we have held on. And that is the most important part. 3 points taken home with us. And yeah, look at those stats. You wouldn't be happy as a home team, but you would be happy you got 3 points. So I am going to say disappointed. That was a poor performance. But that should, in theory, it does. It moves us up to 3rd place in the table. So we're currently up into 3rd. When we took over Renate, I'm pretty sure they were like 10th, 11th or 9th, something like that. So we've made good progress, but we are still 7 points behind 2nd and 8 points behind 1st. So the title is an outside chance, I would say. But we'll see what games we've got left remaining and see if it's actually physically possible, because I don't even know how many games are played in this division. So let's have a look. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 games remaining. I will return for Lomezione and Navarro, but if there's no title to be played for, I'll probably just rejoin for probably Navarro, and then we'll have a playoff match potentially, or we'll just do the playoffs as an extra episode. But yeah. So far, so good. Since being the manager here, since I think our first game was the Provicelli game, we've only lost twice and only drawn once. We've won every other game. It's been a successful start here in Renate. And whilst I've got a chance, let's see if we can figure out where Renate is as a place. About club. Their nickname is the La Pontiere. They're in South Europe, which doesn't overly help me where that is, but obviously Italy is South Europe anyway. Where is the stadium hosted? Teams? No. I don't think there's any information on telling you where the club is. Renate, the player, the home of that one. But yeah. So far, so good. We're not going to be able to find out any information. I'll see if I can get some before the next episode for you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you are new around here, please subscribe for more. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. I've been K-PlaysFM. Got it right this time, guys. And I will see you later.